You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We mess up one time, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yo,
Exactly.
Tell you, but listen, one of the biggest moments, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I had in my teaching career, and it's hard to really quantify what Branden meant.
Right.
When I'm saying Branden, I'm not talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Lil Branden Jr.
Right.
Or I should say extenuation of you. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah,
but listen,
extension for sure.
This is how crazy it is. As an educator, when I came in, everybody knows that's how we'll start a charter school.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand that stems from me struggling in school.
Right.
Struggling. Like, I failed from 5th grade on. I failed every grade.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Those people who went to school with me know. So it's I don't need a parade. From 5th grade on, I was the bottom of the barrel, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it had nothing to do with my intellectual capabilities. That was never at question. But that wasn't the score that I brought, man. And eventually they start to label you what you get, but that's not what you are. And this is why I'm saying this. When I got into teaching, my whole mission was to change education for kids like me.
Right.
But I noticed as I went through, every now and then I found a kid like me, but I just wasn't finding kids like me like all the time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the kids were struggling because they was dumb. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't know, or you know what I'm saying? Or they didn't want to know. It wasn't, and you start to buy into the like, well, maybe the kids don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I ran into Branden Jr. Now, you gotta have a certain type of kid to break that mold. Okay. And being that I know who his daddy was, okay, a couple stereotypes get crushed. Okay. I can't say your daddy ain't home. Your daddy one of the most successful men on St. Helena Island, one of the most accomplished firefighters, period of race. Right, I'll let him explain that to you. Right, you understand what I'm saying? Coming from my generation, my time, breaking through barriers, I see it, man. Look, I looked up to your daddy at a time when my face was by the concrete. That's how low I was. That's how low I was. And your dad, boy, in the realest of moments, gave me a, you're going to be okay. Now, fast forward, you're in my class. I know where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yet you struggling. Yeah. You struggling. You at the bottom. You got behavior issues. I'm like, yo, what's going on? But I know what time it is. Mom on point. Dad on point. But see, black kids don't get that opportunity. Most black kids that struggle, you automatically say your mom ain't nothing, your daddy ain't nothing, you ain't nothing. It's a write-off. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you go about it. Right. Watch that Hornet. Oh, boy.
We good in high
school. What got me last time.
Look, that's it. Look, boy, you took about 7 hits.
I took a lot of hits.
Like a G with them Hornets now. So listen, back to what you were saying.
But with Branden, knowing that I knew where he came from, I was able to connect with a kid, man, that was a damn genius, bro. A freaking genius that was at the bottom of the percentile. Right. He was done with the foolishness called school. Like, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? No. To the point where now he can't learn because he's not. It's going to be, if he continues that way, he will be without because he's decided not to. And of course, after a period of deciding not to, now you don't have no skill. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's imperative that we stop it right now. But this dude was a genius. He just was turned off, man. I turned this kid. Listen, this kid proved everything for me.
What grade was this?
This is
5th grade.
No, 4th.
Fourth grade.
Yeah,
this
kid came right there from the bottom of the percentile to where he belonged, bro. Right. Up at the top.
Right.
Nope. That's incredible when you talk about growth. You take a kid who's at the bottom percentile and take him to the top. The crazy part is he was never even at the bottom. I didn't do nothing but just give him his love of education back. And then he just went and performed for me. But he proved everything and reaffirmed everything that I was doing. He's the reason that like it was it. That was like, I know what I'm doing now. Right. It's me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going out there to save me, man. That's crazy,
man. That's real interesting. Let me ask you this, bro. How you think things would end up for Lil B if you weren't his teacher? Or he didn't have a teacher that
was gonna get
could see through to his potential? How you think things would have ended up for him?
I'm going to tell you exactly how it ended up. Just fine.
Okay.
Because he had a daddy.
Okay.
And see, just like it ended up for me, my pops came through.
Okay.
And refused to let me lose.
Right.
I was failing from 5th grade. My pops was fighting with me from 5th grade all the way till I was out of school, till he said, come on, man, get your shit together. Go back in school till he said, nah, get out my house. Get your, still fighting with me, still battling with me. You know what I'm saying? So if you got somebody in your corner, he was going to be just all right. That's not the problem. The problem is how much do you lose on the way? And what if you don't got a dad? You understand what I'm saying? He was going to be all right. But he taught me that everybody ain't going to be all right because everybody didn't have what he had. You understand what I'm saying? And just because you have it don't mean it's a problem, meaning that just because you don't have it, that don't mean it's the problem either. You get what I'm saying? Right. We judging people based on their familiar status, and we writing them all.
That's super
based
deep.
on their color. That's discrimination. That's racism.
Super deep you said that, bro. I remember 5th grade, I earned my first C, which I don't think I earned it, if you understand what I'm saying, but I got my first C. And you know, people come home and they say, oh, I ain't supposed to have no D, I ain't supposed to have no F. Bruh, my first C was devastating, dog. I came home crying, bruh. And my pops like, yo, what's going on? You know, I'm like, man, Mr. Reedmont gave me a C. I never forget, Mr. Reedmont, boy, gave me a C, bruh. 2 of them. I felt some type of way, you know what I'm saying? Right. Dog, my pops, I'm saying this to say the importance of having somebody to ride with you, somebody in your corner, somebody to look up to. This man bought his tape recorder, had it in his work jacket, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Asking the dude all the questions. End up catching him up in a lie on the tape recorder now. You know what I'm saying? And everything had to be changed, bro. My grade had to be a B after that. Right. But what I'm saying is just imagine if you didn't have somebody to ask you what happened, or ask them what happened, to go against the teacher, but in a civil way, you know what I'm saying, and win for you. So that's interesting you said that, man, because we actually brought Branden in today because we wanted to talk about health and wellness, bro. Yo, them Hornets trying to really get us today. Hey, look, they trying to really get one today, boy. Hey, go ahead. But yo, so we want to talk about health and wellness. And, bruh, I see you on Instagram. I see you flipping the tires, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I see you running with the ropes, bruh. I know it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be in certain, physical condition for sure. But not only to help save people, man, but as a leader. You know, you want to be an example. You want to set an example for the firefighters that are under you. So what are some things, man, that you do to keep your health and wellness in check, man?
And it's funny you say that, health and wellness. For one, you got to be mentally prepared for anything you encounter. Okay. So it's like 80% mental or 20% physical. You know what I mean?
80% mental, 20% physical.
If you put your mind to it, you can fucking do it. You know what I mean?
It's that simple.
If you put your mind to it,
hey, it sounds simple, right?
Yeah.
But that should take real...
The hardest part is my career or my daily routine at the fire department is my workout. Once I get past my workout, the day is golden. The hardest part of my day is my workout. Right. Once I get past my workout, it's smooth.
That's because you set such a high personal standard for yourself. But see, that's the thing. When you push yourself harder than anybody else, the world is a joke. You're looking at the world like,
and I'm hard on myself.
Be hard on yourself.
And to touch on what you said earlier about my son, I want to tell you I appreciate you. And not only that, you know, back to the old school saying, they're saying to take a village to raise a child. Man, when my kid wasn't home, he was in your hands. Right. If he wasn't with mama, he was with me. When he was at school, he was with you. So he had so much respect for you. All the kids had respect for you. Right. Like every kid growing up, going to say hello was like, man, yo, I want to be in Mr. Terrell class. For real. Like he always said it. I want to be in Mr. Terrell class. Right. So I want to say I appreciate you for taking that time with him. Right. Because like I said, it takes a village to raise a child. And it takes me willing to open up to you to say, hey, look, when he at school, he yours. Right. You do your thing with him. Right. Everybody ain't gonna do that. Man, you know what I'm saying? Some people get so offensive.
You gotta get off your ego and do that sometime, man. Somebody can show your child stuff that you could never show your child.
To play devil advocate, it's a two-way street.
It is.
Because you can't do that with everybody. You can't. And so many times we go out here and we get burnt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows I was not the best teacher when it came down to. I don't even speak that good of proper. You know what I'm saying? Like I speak like my English is messed up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's not what made me great. What made me great
they
was
can relate with you.
But, oh, you damn right. And they're gonna learn more than they're gonna learn with you because I'm not worried about all that stuff y'all worry about. This is what I'm worried about. Dude, do you feel good today? Because if you feel good about what we gotta do, we're gonna get it done. Right. And if you don't feel good about what we gotta do, you're not gonna do it. So I'm pushing you, but I gotta have a relationship to push you. How I'm gonna get on you if you don't even respect me? Right. How you gonna be humble if you don't? You gotta love me for me to discipline you. That's what the love come first. Now, if I pull that away, that's what. Oh man, I disappointed Mr. Terrell. Right. That was hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I let him down. I threw pieces across the room. I can't believe y'all. And listen, the crazy part, I wasn't even mad. They didn't know that, but I set a standard for them. So even if I would let my mind slip like, oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Nah, just a high standard. They're like, dang, are we really not? I'm like, I can't believe y'all, man. Right. I can't believe that you would not give 100%. I trusted you. They were like, dang, you trusted? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of thing. I'm trying to.
It's almost like they let you down.
Listen. Yeah. And I talk to them like that. You know why? I tell my class, I'm not talking to a child you. That's silly. Right. It's silly for us to look at a kid and treat them like a child. That's how so many bad things happen to children. You don't look at a kid like a child. That is a person, man. That is a person growing. They're going to be a full adult, and they're going to remember everything you said and did, and they're going to really be able to understand if you was good. Sometimes they ain't got to like you. Just know that. Do it for the future them. Do it for the, you know what I'm saying? Do it for the adult them. They'll respect that, man. They got to. Because even if you don't understand now, for the most of your life, you'll understand. You're only going to be a kid for a short period.
Exactly.
You're going to see me in the street and be like, but that dude used to flip if I ain't do my work. But that dude cared, boy.
Exactly.
And that's big, man. You know
and it's crazy because, like, my boys, right? I got a boy, girl, boy. Got a 12-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Right.
And my boys, like, when I catch them young, and I make them afraid of me. Like, they fear me when they're young. But as they get older, that fear turns into respect.
Right.
And my wife couldn't get it. She's like, man, you know, the boys are scared of you. They're kind of scared to come talk to you. And I'm like, you know, it's a good and bad thing. Because they know, hey, when I mess up, daddy on me. But like I said, that fear turned to respect because I eventually ease up on them and allowed them to have the open relationship.
I think
that's very important.
I think you hit it on the head, but I don't even. I know that how it could be bad.
Right.
But I gotta side with you because if you don't feel a certain shame about doing wrong when you come to me, how am I really affecting your heart? Right. You know what I'm saying? You should feel a certain shame. That's what changed you. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, sometimes they don't want to come talk to you about it for a reason. Exactly. They know they did was wrong. Exactly. And if they got such a relationship that they want to talk with you, if you're fulfilling that too, then they're going to do what's right to keep that relationship. Right. That's why you got to, it's both sides. You can't be hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? You set that tone, but you set it with love. Like, listen, it's a loving thing. And they're going to respect that. And they're going to make the changes they need to make.
So to go along with that, when your kids do things that disappoint you, upset you, you know, what type of discipline do you put down, man? Ooh. I mean, that might be too personal.
No, you good.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, some people, you know, need help in those areas. You know, there's times when I had to, you know, adjust my levels of discipline.
When they say you spare the rod, you spoil the child or some shit. That's where we're going with that.
Say no more.
But as they get older, I'm old school with it. You can get your behind cut now. You can get your behind cut. But my thing is, as long as they respect me and their mom, like, they can't recover from anything. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, we don't tolerate that disrespect.
Right.
But small things now, they let them cell phones. Both of them got iPhones. So when they act up, guess what? We get the iPhone.
We get that phone.
We get the iPhone.
Boy, that hurt.
That hurt them.
That hurt more than any whooping you can put down. You know that whooping gonna fade away, but that phone, cuz?
Yeah, that phone.
You know, people try to look down on the ass whooping, but listen, let me explain this to you. First of all, it's not like they get in trouble every day.
No, they don't.
That's the first thing. People are like, oh, you cut they, but it's not like they get in trouble every day, and it's not like that's the only means of discipline. It's not. All I'm saying though,
everything
if you do something that
worthy.
an ass whooping, you get your ass whooped, but that's it. You know
everything ain't ass whooping worthy. You know, like for real, you can't just go ham with the butt cuttings because then the effectiveness may decrease.
Exactly.
Now you done messed up your doggone situation, you know?
Once again, the discipline comes to understanding who they're going to be as an adult.
Right.
And as an adult, you don't want your kid to look back at you and like, how the fuck you let me keep playing by the road and break my neck? Like, you weak ass parent. Like, you couldn't keep me from running by the road. Like, all you had to do was spank me. Like, I got broke ass neck. You know what I'm saying? So, the ass whooping is, I just want to come back. The ass whooping is designed for safety.
Right.
I'm for real. That's what it's for. It's not just the.
Boy, you shot that sucker out the air, boy.
It's not just my
Willie T.
I had to get his ass. It's not. Listen, it's not just I'm whooping asses to whoop ass.
Yeah.
If you can't comprehend what I'm saying right now, if I can't talk you through it, then I got to give you something to make you not do it. I got to give you a limit. Right. If you can't comprehend, if you're not that level of comprehending what the hell I'm saying, then I know that I need this not to happen. Then I'm gonna set a limit for that because that's my duty.
Right.
Because I can't, like I said, I can't let you just go get hit in the road because I'm being weak. That's not parenting. You know
let's talk about this.
And that's wrong with our generation today anyway.
Yeah. Oh, let's go there.
Things. I mean, the kids haven't changed. The parents changed. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to be a friend or parents are really not in their lives, you know what I mean?
Parents be trying to be their kids' friends.
You can't do it, man.
Parents be trying to be their kids' friends. Since when did you need your kids' popularity vote?
Right, exactly.
Like when did that become standard?
You know the problem with that? It's not even that they're trying to be their friend. Because a good friend wouldn't let the kid do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that they're trying to be their friend. That's the term they're using. But what they're doing is they're being friendly with the damn kids. Now, being friendly, that's an adjective, right? That describes the nature of behavior. Their behavior is friendly, but they're not a friend. See, friendly is you walking in the mall, you got a booger in your nose, and I don't say nothing to you because I'm being friendly.
Right. A real friend, hey.
A friend, you
get that shit out your nose.
Come on, man. Big ass booger in your nose. And you just gotta see you look hard, you'll be like, I got something in my nose,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got some, hey, you gotta get that out.
Friend.
That's a real friend.
It's tough being a friend. It's look where you at. That makes so much sense. Right. It's tough being a friend. So a real parent that was really trying to be a friend would know when it's time to be tough.
Exactly.
And know when it's time to ease, know when it's time to coast. Man, parenting, sometimes people think parenting is black and white, man. It's a real gray area in parenting, boy. It depends on the day. It could be a sensitive subject for the child. It could be the time of year. Exactly. Like, we can't always look at it like, oh, it's either going to be this, a butt cutting, or it ain't going to be nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I think we discovered something deeper just now.
All right, where we
at? This is where my mind's spinning. A parent supposed to be a friend.
Okay.
Just like if you look at biblical standards, God is a friend, right?
Okay.
So friends is supposed to be a good thing.
Right.
The problem is the standard for friend has sunken so low that as a parent trying to be a friend, that's a bad thing. That's the real problem, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
we don't got friends no more.
Preach.
We don't got friends no more, man.
Standard for friend has sunken so low.
You're right.
It's a bad thing. When did that become a bad thing, man?
You're right. I didn't think about it like that. You're right.
Because when we think about friend now, we think about, and it was bad when we were growing up. Our parents used to tell us everybody ain't your friend.
Yeah,
exactly. Now you got Facebook friends where you actually got like 1,500, and it's really like, listen, you don't even know the people.
They watching this shit to be nosy. They watching this shit to be nosy.
So it's the followers. That's
Exactly.
weird.
Exactly.
Back in the day, if you had 1,000 people following your ass, you'd be calling the cops.
But back in the day,
you hitting the like button.
Back in the day, your granddaddy really only had one friend.
Right.
Maybe two. And the other one had lived halfway across.
And the boy came on the porch every day.
Every day. Checking, hey, bro, you all right today? Real wellness.
A friend is different.
Real wellness, though. You know what I'm saying?
Friends fight.
Real wellness, bro.
Friends fight.
Yeah. We fight all the time. We was just going at it today.
But it's not a fight like it's a clash. They disagree on shit and then they keep it moving.
Right.
Exactly.
You don't break the friendship because of fight.
That's a key principle of friendship. Disagree and keep it moving.
I don't say it just don't exist no more, man, because everybody want to be friendly. You can't be a friend being friendly. Being a friend means telling somebody the truth. And you know the problem is us not having friends around, all of us are really losing. If you don't got somebody telling you about your shit at least 2 or 3 times a week, you're really taking a loss. And if you think that you that goddamn perfect, that you don't make really at least 2 or 3 mistakes a week, then you really fucked up.
You really got
Excuse my language.
Hey, hold up,
I think we went to being friendly because a lot of people can't handle a friend.
Man,
they can't handle a friend.
And so many people disrespect their friendship.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They can't handle a friend.
I agree.
So it's like,
look, if you coming to me and you giving me a storyline and I'm trying to tell you the right thing, hey, look, I would do things this way.
Right.
I'll approach you from this way. And you getting fucking mad at me because I'm giving you. You getting offended because I'm giving you my personal perspective.
Right.
I mean, at some point, I'm going to be either distant,
right,
or I'm going to be friendly with you,
right?
Because you don't want the truth.
You only got 2 options.
Exactly, friendly or a friend.
So what? I mean, what? All right, so that's a good question. What do we do when you can't tell the truth,
right?
But you don't want to be alone. You know what I'm saying?
We 2021. That's where we at when you do that.
If you don't want the hard truth from me, don't be around me.
You know what it is, though?
I'm gonna give you the hard truth.
And that's a great solution.
I got a better gem.
You switch your atmosphere. You switch
I see. Exactly. I got a suggestion, maybe. Where's the hall at?
The hall? What hall?
I ain't talking Kingdom Hall. I ain't talking about Justice League. I ain't talking about Mega Sci-Fi. I ain't talking about Alpha Kappa. I ain't talking about Firefighter. I ain't talking about none of these distinctions that make us different. Where's just the Hall of Men? Where's the gathering place of men where we set aside one day a week and we just gather and talk like men? We don't have it. We've let everybody create groups for us to be in. Well, guess what? Everybody that's a Mega Sci-Fi don't necessarily mean we the closest. Everybody that's a firefighter don't mean that we're gonna share something in common, but that don't mean that we're gonna be the closest. You understand?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly right.
We need a hall, man, of men, and not a religious place, not a place of any distinction of color, race, or creed. Just a hall of freaking men.
You wanted something right there, man.
Just a gathering place, man.
You wanted something right there,
man. We need, man.
And then
we go there, and we men, we talk. We keep it real. We check on each other. Hey, boy, you missed a spot in that beard, bro. You don't miss a spot? You miss a spot.
Hey, that's how it
get
is.
the difference. We get you right.
That's how, hey, you ain't never lied, though, bro. And it was like,
you got the interview done. I mean, little stuff like that.
Boy, you hitting on something though, bro. We gonna definitely have to take that and build. We gonna have to build off of that right there. That's interesting. So I got a question for y'all. Being that we all got daughters, you know what I'm saying? We all in the daughters. Oh man, look at it. We all in the daughters situation. I had to do it to y'all. This thing been on my mind all week, y'all. And this is why I wanted to link with y'all so bad too, because I needed to talk to some real soul brothers about this situation. You understand? I needed to. All right, Jackson. Cuz, y'all seen it. I know y'all been watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real. I got to ask y'all about this, man. How does this make y'all feel? Like, do y'all even have any feelings about it? I need you to be honest, bro, because
I don't know who this dude is.
All right, me neither. Listen, me neither. Me neither.
What I heard was he was some dude that used to bash dudes, and he got caught.
Well, I heard different things. I don't even know the guy, man.
To be honest,
how do everybody know this dude? I don't even know about the dude.
To be honest, I don't care, bro. I'm not giving him no fucking time of day. I don't know who this clown is, but see, that's anybody. This goes for anybody,
bro. They making it so important. It's like I had to start watching.
That bashes somebody publicly is a jackass. You understand?
All right, hater.
If you're gonna correct me, pull me to the side, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's how corrections is made.
I mean, that's the right way to do it.
That is
period. I don't care if you my boss,
brother.
I don't care if we in the military.
Listen,
no matter what the situation.
That's the way it's supposed to be done.
Me, unless you got something where you got to take command. You know, sometimes somebody out of control, you got to take command. Right. You're not even addressing the situation. You just take command. But if you got to address me, and you can, pull me to the side. Right. I don't do the public bashing because guess what? Don't everybody live in glass houses. That's the thing. Sure. They say don't throw stones if you live in a glass house, but they didn't tell you that everybody's house is glass. So just don't fucking throw.
Can be broken.
Don't throw the stones. You know what I'm saying?
Can be broken.
Period.
So, how you feel about the situation, man? Did you peep the whole story first of all? I haven't peeped the whole story. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. As a man, I couldn't even peep the whole story. Like that's what I really wanted to tell y'all. Like when I even tried to dig into it. It was so much, bro. It's so many different platforms on YouTube. I didn't even know what to hit. I was like, so then this one lady I hit, she got the most views. She at the top. So I hit it, right? And I instantly saw all the excitement from her and like pinging my man. Like she was so turned up and turned on. She was like, yeah, y'all, I knew he was going to get him. I got receipts. I'm ready, you know, and I'm just like, I was like, damn, bro, it's so crazy. There's so much going on right now, man. Mass shootings, cats dying, and I was like,
who cares about one dude cheating, man?
Bro, this has become so serious. You know what I'm saying? That I was just like, bro, how did something like this become so important that it's in every news feed? It's in everybody making posts, memes. It was interesting.
I think Willie hit it on the head. Everybody live in glass houses.
Yeah, bro. Yours can get broke.
You ain't perfect. You ain't perfect.
Nobody.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. At the end of the day, women cheat the fucking best.
Boy, listen. Hey, and your ass won't know.
You won't know.
Boy, your ass won't know.
Like my homeboy said,
you won't know it.
One of my homeboys told me, he said, man, bro, women cheat the best because you know why? They ain't about to run their mouth, and they got a nigga that's gonna help them cheat.
Woo.
You know what? Listen.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold up, man. Run that back one more time. Hold up. Say that one time.
They're not gonna run their mouth, and they got a nigga that's gonna help them cheat or helping them cheat.
God,
hey, let me tell you why it's easy for women to cheat too. Let me crack.
Why you think it's easier for them?
Women got us do.
They got vinegar.
Women got it. No, fuck that vinegar. Women got. We wouldn't know anyway. Women got us do.
Know.
I'm gonna tell you why they got us do. The way they structure their lives, man. They really got the upper hand. Let's be real. Like, they got friends, a bunch of friends. They can talk to guys. They got associations. They move around a lot. Now,
they even got a serious tool.
He's not moving like that. It's work. It's home. Now, the girl, she work, birthday parties, meeting a friend downtown.
Bachelorette weekend.
She got this weekend. She got pop up with this group. They got a lot of, yeah, they got us as work at home. So soon as we step out the work home cycle,
meetings,
it's over for us. Right. We ain't got no friends.
Right.
We can't have no friends.
Boy, you ain't lying. Damn, that shit deep.
The boy got our schedule.
And then your dog, and then the crazy.
You at a gas station. If you make a detour at the gas station, if you say you fuck around and leave your change, and you turn back around, go to the gas station, they gonna know that you ain't went straight home now. They ain't gonna know exactly where you went, but they gonna know you ain't went straight home now. And that shit is crazy.
Boy, that's deep as hell. I think that's why Shorty was so lit. I think that's why she was so lit. She knew everything. She know the code. She called everything. She was like, he did this. And she said, yeah, and he was with her on the birthday. And I was like, damn. Like, I was like, this man is not the president. This dude ain't even important. Who the hell said this nigga was the law? Who said he was supposed to tell you how to run your relationship or none of that?
Because they want us.
Why is y'all even listening to this nigga?
Exactly.
Why y'all even listening to this dude?
Y'all make this man popular. No, listen to no damn Derek Jackson, whatever his name is.
Cause
the girl, if you was a dude listening to him,
he got a million women listening to him. This is crazy.
Because he bashing dudes. That's
that's
so
what it is. That's what it is.
That's what they said. He was notorious for bashing dudes.
Damn. Well, they ain't gonna watch us because we gonna be lifting up niggas, ain't they?
And
the boys ain't gonna watch us. You know what we doing. Kids first.
And then I don't even care because if you out there for a reason.
Boy, listen.
I don't care.
You right though. Damn, boy, you right. Boy.
No
that's so
bash,
deep.
Man.
But yeah, man. Moving on though. Back to the female thing and being a girl dad, we should say. Have y'all ever gotten to the point where you start to think about your daughter's future?
Hell yeah, all the time.
What is the scariest thing about your daughter's future, man?
Who the hell she gonna date?
Man,
Who the hell she gonna date?
Me too.
Who the hell she gonna date?
Why you think that's the scariest thing about you?
Because I just don't want her to end up with a sucker. I don't want her to end up with somebody that can take care of her. But at the end of the day, I really don't want her to rely on somebody to take care of her either. I want her to go get her own, but I don't want nobody that's gonna be out there manipulating her, taking advantage of her. I worry about all that stuff, man. I do. It's a scary world.
It's a scary world, boy. Hey, look, what's your biggest fear? Oh, go ahead, bro.
And the baddest, and what's even worse too is I worry about my son too, my boys, because I'm raising men. I'm raising men.
You saying something now?
I'm raising men.
Oh yeah, we gonna come back to that.
The quality of women is going down too. It ain't just men,
bruh.
The quality of women is going down too.
Now you hitting something, boy.
I mean, it's
quality
scary.
of. Oh shit. Hey, hold on. We gonna come back to that, bro. What's your biggest fear? What's your biggest fear, man? Don't laugh.
Listen.
Where you at with it? Before we come back to that, because that's heavy.
Listen, I'm so disappointed in men and niggas. My biggest fear is that my daughter's straight and my son is gay.
Damn,
you know
boy, that's deep.
That's my biggest fear right now.
Boy, so your biggest fear is that?
Is that a man come in their life, man. Damn. Any one of them. Because that's
deep.
That's how much men scare me, man.
Damn, bro, that's something else.
How much men scare me, bro.
I'm going to tell y'all where I'm at with it right now. And it's going to tie back in to what Branden said about the whole situation with our sons, man.
Right.
We come back to that. But for me, man, it's not so much about who my daughter will date or who might be able to take care of her, because I'm raising her to be able to take care of her damn self, right? Same thing you're doing. But on the other side of it, though, if she does need to be dependent, if she is a little weak and she do need a little help, I want her to be able to receive that from a fella who's strong enough to give it.
Right, exactly.
On the other side of it, man, thinking about my daughter, bro, I'm nervous about who she'll fall in love with more than anything else. When her heart, when that intangible feeling comes over her, will the guy she loves love her? You know, will he reciprocate? Will he even feel the vibe?
Right.
Will he even be set up to receive it? So it's like, I get a little bit scary about my daughter because she's a deeper type of little chick. You know, she artsy, she like the paint, she into the music, the vibes. She a lot like me. And I be like, damn, you know, if it goes down, I just want to make sure you don't, I don't know, but I don't want to see my daughter be no sucker neither. You know what I'm saying?
My fear is that she gonna try to find a guy like me.
Oh, man. I don't want to be just like daddy.
That don't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I'm a man of circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Like, if things were different, I'd be a different person. You know what I mean?
Right.
I most certainly just responded to a lot of stimulus and a a lot of my choices have been responsive. In life, you always want to be proactive. You don't want to be responding. You want to dictate. You know what I'm saying? You want to drive your own car. But the majority of my life I spend in response mode, and that's just honesty. So I fear that she'll search for a person like me, and that's scary because, you know, I'm torn in love. You know what I'm saying? Many times. So I would hate for her to be in that search for that type of person that's gonna represent what I represent, because it's dangerous. Because I'm gonna give you all the compassion and everything, because I'm always feeling like it's time, it's limited, but at the same time, you're always gonna be distant. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna get close. You know what I'm saying?
Is it safe to say you love love? Do you love love?
Oh yeah, not just I love love, I love myself.
Right.
And see, when you love yourself, when you spend a time not loving yourself and you learn to love yourself, that's why you see a lot of people like who might have been an addict or drunk. Them people go on to be successful as hell, because once they turn that switch and they know both sides of the coin, you know what I'm saying? They know what they want to do. It's no second guessing. A lot of people fail because they spend their life, like the Bible call it, lukewarm. You're on the fence.
They ain't never
went left or right.
Right.
You know, one of the most powerful things that could ever happen to you is a near-death experience. Right. That thing could propel you, because one of the best ways to find out who you are is to know who you don't want to be.
Man,
process of elimination.
And a lot of people call that too when you hit rock bottom. Your ass find out quick if you want to be there or not.
That's that feeling. But you know what? My brother told me one day I was struggling, and I shout out my brother Teeth, and I was talking to him, and I was saying, yo, right after the fire department thing. So people don't know this, but I was at the fire department for a little bit, and my past life caught me. You know what I'm saying? I was studying to be at the academy.
Real shit.
Real talk now. Yeah. I was doing the trivia upstairs. People ask me crazy stuff, trying my character. I'd be like, oh, don't worry about it. Put my lunch down. They were like, nah, go ahead, do it. Like, I was out here doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was like, oh yeah. But my past caught up with me, man. My man said, bro, I can't put you on, bro. I cried, bro. I said, can I give me a second? You know what I'm saying? Boy. Have my daughter at home.
Damn, bro.
I said, can you give me a second?
They denied me too. I told you about that on the.
I remember when he came on.
Fire department denied me too, bro.
No, they didn't.
My driving record was so fucking retarded.
Oh,
you made it, and then it caught up later. Oh, that's even worse.
I was happy
they cut me before I even. They was like, "Hey, bro, your driving record is horrible. You can't promise you." And with you was in there already.
Successful as hell, bro. I was happy for you.
You was gonna be a tough ass firefighter.
He was.
Listen,
he was.
My man was doing this. Yo, Branden, you was doing your deal. Listen,
I'm making it work.
Branden had the glasses
making it
on, had the gear.
Hey, that nigga got the reflective shades now. You ain't a real boss till you put the reflective shades on.
Boy, this dude is killing it.
Boy, you crazy, boy.
But he was like, listen, when you got a certain image for yourself, you can see yourself in other people.
Yeah.
I ain't no knock. I saw things I wanted to be in him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was muscular. He had the look. You know what I'm saying? Good looking black brother in the back of a fire truck. Glasses on, riding through LI, above people. I was like, boy, I like this, boy.
Yeah, man.
I want to be a firefighter.
See high in the
front of it now, though.
Yeah, I know.
See high in that fire truck.
I was trying to be with you. Listen.
And he had to sit. But that's important, though. You see what he say? In front of it now.
Yeah.
Sometimes people need to realize, boy, you might have to sit in the back for a little while.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Hey, and it ain't nothing wrong with that, boy. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No matter where he was sitting, he was in the front. I'm telling you.
I feel you, boy.
I don't care if he was on the back bumper. He was sitting in the front of that thing. Listen to me now. I'm telling you, I was like, boy, that's it for me right there.
He was doing his job well, bro.
I'm telling you.
Well.
He was representing. I'm like, this is what I want to be, bro. I cried, boy. I cried coming out of the office, boy. I tell my man saw it in my face. My man was like, just come back, man. We got a spot for you.
And he wanted you too, man.
Yeah.
He wanted you too.
Bro. My pride wouldn't let me go back, though.
Hey, he wanted you, man.
He was like, bro, listen. My man, when you cry, it ain't no, like, I'm a bitch. It was just like, damn, I messed this up, man. You know what I'm saying? I just like, let me get this together. And then let me walk out here like a man. And so, boom. I got up. He followed me, bro. He like, listen. He was crying. He was like, man,
damn,
come back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, because he saw the ball in you, though. He saw the ball in you. But I was mad as hell, man, because I was like, damn, I got another one in here. Because at the time, it was just me and Lane Jackson.
Yep.
Shout out to Lane Jackson.
Yep, Lane.
Shout out to Lane.
It was me and Lane. And then when you got on, I'm like, word, we got another one. Because we don't get the opportunity.
Man, you know what time it is.
We don't get the opportunity.
You know what time it is,
so when
bro.
we get it, we got to take advantage of it.
Man, that's interesting. So with that being said, man, come back to the situation with the Suns, man. Okay. it's a real different setup nowadays. You remember when we were young, you could kind of tell who was a sweet girl. You could kind of tell who was out of your league. If you weren't ready to run that fast, you knew, all right, this is a jigs of 1,000. I can't go this fast. I'm going to stay up to 600. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that. How y'all feel about what our son's dealing with out here, man? Like, it's a little deep. I done seen some text messages from my boy. I done had some conversation with my boy. You know, I ain't going to put him out there. You know, that's confidential, but they dealing with a different situation, man.
They are. Because now the women are the aggressors. You know, growing up, we used to have to chase a little bit.
We used to have to chase
the cat. You know what I mean?
You got, why must I be like that?
Big girls used to chase me. I don't know about y'all.
They used to chase you with?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Them big girls used to like me, boy. Them big girls used to chase me, boy.
Will, how they used to chase you, Will?
Hey, listen, you know that song Running?
Right.
I'm a runner. I'm a track star. I run through the playground like, stop playing, girl.
Oh, hell, boy.
Tag team me, boy. Them big girls that love me.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. In the low country, it's a little different. I learned this when I moved, you know, when I lived in Berg for a while. In the low country, some women are aggressive. And I've noticed that. Right. You know, and even when I met girls from Charleston, you know, and I'm like, damn, y'all remind me of girls from home. You know, like, some women are aggressive and will tell you, hey, what's good? You got a girlfriend? I mean, what you want to do? And that's interesting, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, so let's say this real quick. You say the women are the girls are aggressive now. What do you think that does to the young male when the women are coming at them? Does that help them, you think, or does that hurt them?
Man, we don't know what's going on with these young boys.
Man, it's
we gotta know though.
We can't though.
We gotta know.
That's like our parents knowing what was going on with us.
No, our parents knew something now. Oh, listen, our parents ain't no, but they knew.
Them boys ain't no shit. It's a whole different. Listen,
hey,
what
boy,
those kids is going through right now, we ain't never experienced, bro.
No, you right. We ain't never had no phone to where we could call a shorty at 3 in the morning.
They was on porno. And listen, I had to watch porno. I had to stay up late. HBO, Red
catch it through the.
I'm trying to see.
Catch it through the blur.
I'm trying to see a print through it. Yeah,
hey, boy, we used to see the damn lingerie in the magazine and be like, damn, she fine.
About porno.
Bro, you can read porn before. They ain't never seen that.
They don't even know what that is.
Bro, the kids don't even look at each other when they talking.
Your homeboy got that old crusty ass magazine in his bag. Like, god damn.
The community magazine.
That shit back in there. That shit crusty. Like, god damn.
Boy, you crazy. Hey, y'all, okay, you say you don't know what's going on, but let me tell you something that I fear. I fear that the sexes are changing, man. It's kind of crazy. I know that sounds crazy, man, but like...
What you mean changing?
I feel like it's changing, bro. Like, okay, long story short, I ain't gonna put my boy all the way out there, but back in the day, you would have to call. You might have to fake your voice, sound like a chick, to talk to the girl. You got, hello? Is you know what I'm saying, Susie in it? Now, bro, it's so different that I fear that females are kind of like not even wanting to be females about anything anymore, dog. Like, they just kind of be chilling. They just be all out there. They be like, hey, bro, what you doing? Like, it's almost like, and I'm looking at my son. He like, dang, why you call back so fast? And you know, like, it's like, damn, it's like the roles is changing so much.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what to tell. Hey, I don't even know how to really school him at this point because
let me tell you how
so
you do
different.
It, you see the sun, right?
I see the sun, bro.
What's going to happen?
The sun going down.
Exactly. And then what's going to happen in the morning?
And we're going to come back up.
This shit is cycle, bro.
Yeah,
remember in the 60s, niggas was dressing like girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was looking a little bit tight.
Yeah, they was dressing like
females. No, I say the 80s. Michael Jackson and them boys.
All them boys.
Prince and them boys was dressing like real females.
Yeah, and then bell bottoms, and then what?
Yeah, you right.
And then what?
Right. And then now tight pants back again.
So it's a circle,
So you think that goes along with the roles though?